Covering all things LEGO, from Minneapolis to Fiverton and LEGO cities beyond. It's breaking news.
What's up there, LEGO fans? Welcome back. Alex and Jason here. And if you like LEGO, and you were told that if you keep making that face, it's going to stay that way forever, well then, my friend, you just might enjoy today's podcast. Am I right?
Probably. I do remember that. I also remember don't sit that close to the TV, it'll kill your eyes. And now we all have little TVs
Oh,
with
yeah.
our eyes. Or we wear them.
We wear the
VR.
Yeah. Right.
But the thought I had when you said that.
Oh boy.
Because we say this every time. If you enjoy LEGO, what if you don't enjoy LEGO? Is this not a podcast for you? Anyways.
You know what? Even if you don't enjoy LEGO, this might be a fun podcast anyway, because it is kind of ridiculous.
I don't know.
Ridiculous! See?
That part is
There you
true.
go.
It is ridiculous. I will say that.
Indeed. You're welcome. All right. We got so many things to talk about.
And yet it's nothing.
And nothing. So thanks for watching, guys. As always, we like to thank.
No, I didn't say we don't have time to fill. It's like we're Seinfeld. It's a show about nothing.
A show about nothing. Yes.
Is that what it's about? Yes, it's about nothing.
Never have so much. What was it? When vlogs? Was it no? It was blogs. Remember when blogs came out and it was this big thing?
Yep.
And one of the big memes I remember was it was funny because it was right on and it said blogs. Never have so many people had so little to say to so many people, or something like that. I don't know, but it was like perfect. I was like, yeah, I guess that's how my videos are. I never have so many people with so little to say said so much to so few.
Well, I kind of feel like I've been that way recently. I haven't made as many videos because I'm like, I don't really have anything to put out there, so
You know what?
I'm not gonna put it out
That's
there.
true. So the month of April was my was the fewest amount of videos I have posted probably in a number of years.
Wow.
Probably a couple. Well, since I joined the LAN,
Yeah.
Easily. And because I'm usually around 12, 13, maybe even 14 videos a month, which is weird because I'm like, I'll just try to get out once a week,
Yeah.
But there's always something to make a video on. But yeah, I think I only did like 7 videos.
Yeah, I've
Last
been
month.
averaging 1 to 2 videos a week, and then the 2 is when it's a breaking news week. And
Yeah,
it's
right.
It's like, oh, I gotta make something, and I don't count my members only video. I actually didn't do one in April. I was gonna try to do one from the
no.
convention.
That
But we didn't have good service.
I might have missed a members update as well.
To
Oh,
those
man.
members, I apologize, but this is on his channel, so you don't care.
We don't care.
We know no one on Alex's channel is a member of mine, are they, Alex? Anyways,
Yeah.
so
Right.
we have lots of things, Alex. I've brought back
Yeah.
goodies. I've come from the great beyond.
That's right. He went
Denver.
to Brick Slopes, Denver.
Yes, I'm wearing this shirt. This is not mine. This is my wife's shirt. I did not get a shirt. He was giving me a hard time about it. I don't care. I do what I want, man. I didn't need another Lego shirt. I got a bunch.
All right.
I'll get one in August.
We'll get one in August. I need to register. Did you register?
Well, no. Tanya's registered because she bought the season pass.
Oh, okay.
But I just did the companion for Denver so I could save the money. But I'm going to do the full one here. But I got to do it because May 4th, by the time this is out, it's too late.
Yeah.
But May 4th is the deadline for the cheaper price.
Done. Yeah.
So I have goodies that I've brought back.
Goodies. I have goodies too. I haven't had these out for a while. Okay, so by
Got
the
some
way,
things.
I
got some other things.
Last week, I thoroughly enjoyed.
We
your
do have this
presentation
to discuss.
of breaking news last week.
This,
Whoa!
We'll discuss that. I think that's in the comments. I don't know, but that's probably
is
next
going
week.
on? Nobody wanted it.
Nobody
You know what?
wanted-
You keep
Well, actually,
that.
Tim wanted it,
Okay.
but then he wasn't there when I was trying to leave, so I couldn't get a space out of him. So
There's no.
sorry, Tim, you missed it. He was off with his famous friends.
Yeah. He is
He
famous
big
himself.
timed us.
Yeah. He is a big deal.
Yeah. Well, we know that. The other thing, Alex, I will just give you a brief heads up. We've refilled the box of food.
Oh my goodness.
Woo.
Wow.
Almost broke your shuttle here.
Oh, you opened it up. There you
I
go.
hit it with my elbow. I brought some other stuff. Now we can have a
You
gun
made a
battle.
few. Oh my gosh, you got that from Mike.
Yeah, Mike
hold on,
gave it
where's
to me. Back there.
I got mine.
Draw.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
The power.
Kapow.
No, I lost
Where'd it go?
it.
Oh, it went between my legs. There you go.
Oh, well, that's TMI, my friend. TMI.
Oh man. So if you give it a little here, I got it.
Did you get one of these?
No, that is cool.
The can koozie.
That
you put
is
your
cool.
Your Dr. Mountain Dew.
Oh, look.
Dr. Mountain Dew.
My Dr. Dew.
Dr. Dew.
Look at that. Look at that. It's so snug. I mean, okay, hold on. Look at how snug that is.
Wow, it's mesmerizing. It's like a magic trick. You remember how you talked about blogs having nothing to say?
Yeah.
This is
Case-
what we've
case
resorted
in point.
to.
All the way down.
So it's kind of cool because it's like the little barrel, the Lego barrel.
Yeah. Why is the dew always going?
Of course. He gives it to me as a gift, and Alex uses it before I do. Yeah, I see how it works.
Now we know.
Now we know. Yes, so... and I have another thing. So I started collecting these. I didn't talk to you about this, but I'm doing it.
I want that.
I started having people sign tiles, so I thought we could
Very
do like
nice.
a breaking news,
That is cool.
wall of fame.
A
or
wall of fame here on Breaking
maybe it's
News.
more of a wall of shame if it's on ours. But
Yeah, sorry
anyways,
about
we
that,
can talk
guys.
about that. So, yeah, what do you want to do? Do you want to do prizes? Do you want to do Lego talk? What do you want to do here? You tell me.
Yeah, let's talk.
Or we can sit here
about-
and be quiet. That works well on a podcast.
That really draws in. Oh no, let's do your gifts. Let's check it out. What do you got?
He doesn't want to do my gifts. He
is
wants
a
to do
follow-up.
his gifts.
No, whatever. I'm not expecting anything here. I'm
All
just
right.
here for breaking news.
So
'cause
this is the one Tim gave me.
I want to see this up close. This looks really neat. It was a buffalo?
Yeah, he does Buffalo builds. And
Man, that is
that's what
really
he sells
cool.
at the shows. But he did an Oswald one.
Man. Have you taken it out of the box yet?
I have not. It's sealed. I can still get it certified or whatever.
Tim's Brick Build Adventure.
Yeah. So I thought it was really cool.
That is really cool, man.
And then,
Love
not to be outdone, of course, he did something for little Alex.
I got some little me.
Go ahead, because it's all about Alex. We know.
So this is from Tim?
It's from Tim.
That's really nice of him. Okay. Oh, it looks like something. Oh no, I think I saw. Okay, there's two things in here.
Yeah. It's a buffalo.
It's a
William Shatner, Buffalo, and he's wearing the Yellow Command.
That is so
It's
cool.
got the little.
The Star Trek
Starfleet.
little. This is Neato Burrito. I love it.
Oh, that was cool.
It looks just like Jim Kirk. My gosh.
And it's autographed. Did you see?
Oh, I have Tim's autograph.
I know.
Whoa, this is awesome, man. Thank you so much. This is really cool. Man, that is really unique. I like that a lot. That is so groovy. Oh, is this his hold on, his thingy? Hey, cool. Hey, we got Tim's card. There you go. Collect them all. Fun fact, Wild West is my favorite theme. Yeah, you're telling me. But is it Bartlesville?
Yeah.
Oklahoma?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Season 4. That is
He
cool.
used to be from Texas, but he was moved. I think it was when he was here last
I have a
time.
collection.
He said he had recently moved.
Tim's signatures. This is really cool. All right. But wait, there's more. Okay, that it? Ooh, there's a sticker. Is that a sticker? We got some stickers.
We got some
We got some
stickers.
stickers. We got. Oh, this is. Oh, cool.
Tim on the buffalo.
Tim tank on the buffalo. That is so cool. And another tank.
Yep.
Tim's brick. Another sticker. Tim. That's really cool. Thank you very much. And oh, this is the sig fig.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah, he was excited to get yours.
Yes, I was
He was
very
telling
happy
me
that
it's
worked
funny
out.
because, so he has to build them, right? Because they don't come this way.
Yeah.
But there's one fig at least that has the overalls.
perfect.
But he has to switch out the arms. 'Cause-
Oh.
So he's like, if you ever need light blue arms, let me
Light
know.
blue-
I can hook you up.
Yeah, I'm sure he's got plenty.
Because he
Love
takes
it.
them all off of the
Yeah,
farm or whatever it is.
I'm
It's
sure. Yeah, for sure.
So-
That's perfect, man. I love it.
Oh, that was cool.
That is so awesome. And we have some more Tim's Brick Adventures stickers. Man, look at all these stickers. This is so cool. Man, I am hooked up. I got to find a way to. I got to put these on my. Oh, my drink isn't up here. I'll find a way
It's
to.
right there.
No, that's yours. I'm not putting it on yours.
No, I was talking about your can.
Yeah.
This is not yours.
Sticking them out my can. That is so cool. I love it. I got some serious swag, and I wasn't even there.
I know.
Thank you, Tim. You're awesome, man. Appreciate it, and enjoy my sig fig. And always love your Wild West stuff, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is for
So
you. This is
I got.
for me.
Oh man, is this?
I know.
Oh, dude. Okay, that was really cool. Watching you give the sig figs, like these figs, away.
How do you know it's these figs? This could
Well,
be
I don't.
something
It could be.
different.
It could be something.
It is
different.
different. No one else has that one.
Oh, dude.
So
Okay.
it's the same torso, but I changed out your head and legs.
Yeah. Wow.
What do you think of the
This
drawing
is cool. It is
I think
very
the other one-
well done, man. Yeah, I wasn't sure I was going to get one of these. That's really nice of you to...
Well, I didn't. I thought
Get
about
one.
not giving it to you.
Yeah, well, I saw the people you were giving them to. I was like, okay, those guys are pretty cool, you know.
Well,
I'm
I knew
not
they
in-
would
I'm not
appreciate
in
it.
their league, you know, but this is really cool. Brick slopes, Lego Colorado. This is awesome.
You did hit the record button, right? You were the one in charge of it.
Oh yeah, there's the record button. On.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
it's going.
I
man.
hope.
I know what I'm doing. Love it. Man, look at this. This is great. I love this episode of Breaking News because this is all news to me. I like it.
Oh, the other thing I got when I was there, did you see?
Oh, I saw that. Oh, man.
It
That's
goes
so
well
cool.
with my space.
Yeah, now he's rubbing salt in the wound.
That's pretty good.
Man, this episode
He's like,
is
you need
going,
one of
This is
these.
going so well until now.
So it's kind of cool to go with my other ones. See what I got here? These are from when I was a kid. Look at that. Isn't that awesome?
It's pretty cool, man.
It's like a whole moon base.
Yep.
You and Tim out in space.
Hold on, we're going to do the moon.
You're going to do the moon?
We're going to do the moonwalk. Ready? Okay.
What? That's not how you do the moonwalk?
Well, okay, the moonwalk is
You gotta
false. That's not
do
how you
this
do
way.
the... Yeah, not...
You
Who
go
made
back.
that up? Like, that's
Michael
not...
Jackson. What
That's
do you mean,
not,
who made
that's
that
not
up?
how you walk on the moon. You walk on it like this. Boop, 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 boop.
That's not a
It's
walk.
only,
That's a jump.
It's only 27% the mass of Earth, right? Something like that. So you're like, yeah, man, we can get away, dude. Nice, doink, doink. Yeah, it's awesome, man. This, you know what? I don't think I've ever actually. I think I've seen a couple of these at probably Bricks and Minifigs, but these, man, is quite unique, man.
Yes.
Pretty cool. Lucky you. Lucky you. Well, congratulations to all your
You can
success.
touch it a little more if you'd like.
Yes, my precious. Wow, that texture's amazing. That's really interesting how they put that on there. We're going to talk about him later, I
Maybe,
think, right?
Maybe next week.
Oh,
I don't
man.
know. One of the weeks.
Very cool. All right,
So there you go.
cool.
So that's actually
You're
for
gonna.
you from.
Are you serious?
He said it was for you, but I had to give you a
I
hard
got
time.
one
He
anyway.
said-
Oh, you.
yeah, those other two were
Aw.
mine. But
So now I'm happy.
so there you go.
Hey, it doesn't take much.
The koozie is not yours. just so we're
Oh
clear.
man, that's too bad. 'Cause this is cool. I like this a lot. Hey, look at this. Now it kind of does it go in?
Were you a little jealous when you watched the episode?
I
you
was.
saw this?
I was soups
I
jelly,
thought so,
as the kids
because
say.
he was talking about it. And,
I was like, oh.
I'm like, you know, he's never had one. He's gonna. Be,
I was like, well played, sir. Well played. That is awesome. I was happy for you, but sad for me. But now I'm happy.
Now you can be.
It's
happy.
all
So what do you
great.
do with it now?
I don't know. It's just cool to have it. I don't know, man. I've
I have
always
mine in a box. I'm like,
I've
I don't
always
know what to
wanted
do.
one for some reason. I don't know, man. I think
Yeah.
they're just neat. It's just kind of that blast of the past. I mean, it
Not
just,
your past.
I know, but
someone else's
it
past, like mine.
predates mine. You know, I think I don't know. I think I like it because I see it on Joey's channel.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, oh, that's so cool because it's just like it's classic A fool stuff, right?
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why.
I remember playing with these as a kid because those two they're from when I was a kid.
Yeah, yeah.
And,
It predates my collecting days.
And
but-
I don't recall. I'll be honest. I don't recall if because you could get just the base plate, I think, or you could get it in a set. And I don't recall where they came in because I had all kinds of different space stuff, and I see things and it's like, oh, I wonder if that's the one. I wonder.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember. I was young. Anyway.
We were so young and innocent back then. Well, young. All right.
Now we are neither.
Well,
Okay. Well, there we go.
that was awesome. So tell me, what are your impressions of the show? How does it compare with Brick Slope, or
Okay.
I'm sorry, like the Brick Slopes convention here in
Brick
Utah,
Slopes, Utah.
and I know because now it's regional now.
Yeah.
So and any kind of other, because I know like Brick World Chicago, you were at that last year, right?
Yeah.
And that's the big one, the big one, right? So yeah, tell us about your
So-
general impressions.
I mean, first off, it was their first event, right? So there's certainly going to be growing pains and issues there.
Yeah, right.
There was definitely a lot of the similarities. I'm sorry, you been paying attention?
Yeah,
sir?
sorry. Go ahead.
Sheesh. Ask me a question, then play with your toys. No, anyways, you know, you could tell, like, as far as the swag and all of those kinds of things they
Yeah.
tried to do it. Now, I will say I wasn't at opening ceremonies.
Oh, okay.
We went to
Yeah.
the Rockies game.
Oh,
we
you
sat
did?
out in the rain.
No kidding. Oh, no.
Yeah, so we did that. And then we left Sunday morning, so we missed closing ceremonies. But we were there for the keynote on Saturday. And
Who was the keynote?
Cody.
Oh, Cody was. Cool.
Yeah,
Nice job, Cody.
Yeah, it was fun. It certainly was a smaller convention. I think this was, I think I heard them say 17,000 square feet. And Brick Slopes here in Utah was, I think, 48,000. So it was about a third of the size.
Yeah. Okay.
But, and honestly, beforehand, they were saying that they were going to worry about space and having room, for all the displays. And so I was even worried about, I actually did display. Quick side note. I did not show that in my mock, or I didn't show my mock anywhere in the video last week. I didn't post anything online. Like, I still haven't shared it with anybody.
Really?
Like, there were people there at the show and I talked about it. I was only there. I'll tell you, the thing that really made me feel the best about it, like, we had just set up Thursday, I think it was Thursday night. We got there after they did the meet and greet, and I'm like, well, I'll just put it on the table here. And there was some guy who was over taking a bunch of pictures of them. And it's a small little thing. It's a 16 by 16 base plate. I'll have a video.
So it's out there on the internet somewhere. Somebody's probably...
I asked him, I'm like, do you know that, because it's based on a show, I don't want to give it away.
Did you bring it here?
No, I didn't bring it. Do you see how much crap I brought, man?
You brought
I brought a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
All of your stuff. Everyone's like, take the brand bounty to Alex. He needs Lego. He doesn't have Lego.
I do.
Poor Alex.
I need him.
He couldn't come. He needs...
Feel sad for me, please.
So anyways, he didn't know the show, but he said his friend knew it really well and was trying to get him to watch it.
Okay.
And so anyways, he took a bunch of pictures. So that made me feel, I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool.
All right.
It got too little. Sometimes, let me ask you a question.
All right.
And be honest.
Okay.
When you go to a show and you put something out there, do you sometimes feel like you get a pity trophy? Do you know what I mean? Like,
I've received many pity trophies.
yeah, that's what I do not have a problem. And I actually appreciate the
yeah.
people that look for those of us that are
Thanks.
sad people. There's nothing wrong with it, but it was a small build. It didn't stick out.
Yeah.
It's right by. So do you remember that big water dragon? It was a Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, it was right next to that, and a big like forest thing. So it was small. It was, a quarter the size of this. So it was not big. It was right up front.
Yeah.
It didn't stick out. You almost had to really deliberately be looking to see it, and that's okay. But anyway, yeah. So maybe I've made a video and put it out by the time this is out. Who knows?
Okay. Well,
see.
I watched it. It was great.
Or you didn't.
I
it's not
totally
out
didn't
yet.
get it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So anyway, so I didn't do that. What was I talking about? Oh, the show. So
So are you going to tell
the
us about...
space was small. It was kind of a weird
Oh.
setup a little bit. So like the hall space itself, like the display area, was smaller, and it doesn't look like it's expandable at all. Like it's a set venue, whereas Brick Slopes at the Expo
You can open
Center
up
here,
another
they have
section.
other walls that
Yeah.
you can take down. This one, the one wall goes outside, the others are the end of the building, and the other one goes into like an arena kind of thing. So there wasn't really... Now, it looked like there's another building like to maybe the south of it, I guess, I don't know.
Yeah.
That might have been bigger. I don't know if that's an option there. I have no
Yeah.
idea. But it wasn't horrible. Like, when I'd heard it was smaller, I was worried, but I didn't feel like, oh, it's going to be tiny, like I'm looking in your basement for 3 days like that. Nothing wrong with your basement,
Sometimes I'm down there for 3 days. Yeah, easily.
No, but I think you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like there was a lack of, things to see. And like down the hallway towards the show is where they put a lot of the art sets. So I think they used the space really well.
Okay.
Some of the other things they did, there was one that I took video of, but it didn't make it into the video.
Yeah.
So there's a couple things. They did like a brick Olympics. So they had people that like were teams of 4 and they had different competitions. Like they had a big bin of bricks and they had to sort them by color. It was the fastest.
Oh no.
And I was, because I said something to someone, I'm like, so they made a game out of the worst part of of Lego?
Forever sorting.
It's horrible.
It is awful.
And then I watched, because when people were done, they just switched them all back together. I'm like, that's a epitome of wasted time.
That is.
Right there.
Wow.
So they did stuff like that. And then they had the last day, so this was the day I wasn't there, but they were setting up the night we were getting ready to leave. They had like an F1 thing where Lego had donated a bunch of F1 sets
Okay.
for kids to build and then
Oh,
take
okay.
with them.
Wow, no kidding.
So, and it wasn't the small little ones; it was like the Speed Champion size.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that was kind of cool.
That's cool.
So, yeah, they had a lot of good things.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they actually did have a Lego representative there, so I went to, you know, the presentation from him.
Okay.
He was talking about the LAN, because he was part of that or whatever, the group
Was
that
he
runs it.
Okay.
Yeah.
The AFE all that?
AFOL that, yeah, whatever.
Nothing juicy from that, huh?
Well, I didn't go to the LAN only members meeting. I learned my lesson there, my friend. I sent you a text. That's like the only text I sent you.
Yeah.
I didn't go to the LAN meeting.
I was
No,
like,
suckered in again. So,
Were there any ambassadors there that or like
yeah.
okay.
I assume. I don't know. I don't pay attention to those people.
Walking in.
No, there was quite a number of people that came from different places. I was surprised at how many people came from other states, and even there were people from Canada.
Even for a first year, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember vaguely Brick Slope's first year here.
Yeah.
11 years ago now, and it was quite small, probably about the same size as that, maybe.
Yeah.
And it was at the university for a couple of years, UVU, right?
Oh yeah, I remember one year we went down there.
I didn't like that it was there. I was like, like that. Mostly because it was.
You had to travel farther.
I had to drive.
It's like, man, this is extra 20 minutes.
drive
This
like
sucks.
almost an hour. Come on.
That's the farthest you've ever traveled for Lego.
It is. Nobody got time for that. Come on now. Jeez, but no, I mean, yeah. No, I like the expo center. It's nice there. It's
Yeah.
big.
That was one of the things, and someone did comment on this. The place that they had it is not, it's not like right downtown. It's not far. I mean, we
Yeah.
went to the baseball game, which is, right near downtown.
Yeah.
And it only took us 10 minutes to get there, but it's not, like you would have had to have a car. Like there's no hotel right there. Like even the convention hotel is a couple miles away or whatever. So, and it was almost kind of it wasn't in a upper class area, we'll just say.
Oh, okay.
That
No, I
makes
get you.
sense?
I
don't
think I
know.
get you. No, let me ask you this then.
Yes.
With the whole experience now behind you, would you go again?
To the Casa Bonita?
Yes.
No.
We all know.
To the show?
That would be a yes.
I would think about it.
Would?
I don't know that we're going next year.
Okay.
It depends on when they have it and all of those kinds
Yeah.
of things. I mean, it is, for us, it's an 8-hour drive,
Yeah.
or you can fly, but you don't
You
really
know,
save a ton of time. By the
so
time you get to the airport 2 hours early and
I-
fly out and
So Brick Rodeo in Texas,
yes,
right?
down in someone in Houston, I think.
Yeah, near
Yeah.
Houston, and I can't remember. I think it's Sugarland, Texas.
Yeah.
Is where it's at. And I was like, oh my goodness, I think that's close to where my brother lives.
Okay.
And so I was like, that's in.
You really gonna go the 4th of July down to
Was
Texas?
that's? I've been there the first week of July many times for work. Okay, and now I think I've said this before. I used to travel a lot for work. Not so much after we're all remote now, but I would go for trainings to Tempe, Arizona in July.
Yeah.
And it's 114 degrees, always 110 at least during the
Yeah.
day. 114, it's so hot, right? It is dry.
It's still
but
100
it is-
at night. It's midnight.
Oh, at
still
night
100
it gets down to
degrees.
99, 98. I was like, oh, okay, we're in double digits. That's nice. And then I would immediately, the very next week, I would go to Texas. And it wouldn't be that hot. It would be 100 degrees, right?
But the humidity.
But that humidity is a nightmare.
Yeah.
And I would happily be in that 110 to 115 degree environment as a dry heat over that humidity anytime.
Oh, yeah.
Because it just drains you. But let me get back to my story here.
Yes.
So I text my brother, I'm like, hey, how far is this from you? He's like, that's about 20 minutes. I was like, really? Because I've been meaning to
You're like,
visit
20 minutes. That's a long way.
It is a long way. It is long. But I was like, thinking about, well, I can go visit my brother. It's a good excuse to go see him and his family out there. I haven't seen him for a while. And then I can go to the convention.
So are you announcing? Are you making an announcement here, Alex?
But then he's like, I'm going to be visiting. He's coming out here that same week. I was like, oh, okay, never mind. That makes it easy.
Well, then the house is open. You can stay there.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm sure. Well, yeah, so maybe next year. I don't know. I was like, but yeah, right on the 4th of July week.
Yeah, I heard someone
Yeah, that
talking
was
about that. They
awful.
were complaining. They're like, why
Why
do you do it
that?
then?
That's
and
a
then
bad
we're talking
time.
about the heat.
Yeah,
God.
horrible time. But anyway, but no, I'm trying to broaden my horizons to other conventions. And but what's also a challenge is work. Like there's always something going on that it's hard to get away for any length of time without like somebody needing or there's like a project that you're like either a SME or subject matter expert on, or you're a stakeholder to some extent, and you have to be in these calls, you have to be in these meetings, and I can take my laptop with me and work. I don't want to do that. I used to do that, and I swear, I don't know why I did that. I was like, I'm trying to prove myself. Yeah, I'm a good worker.
What'd you prove?
It proved nothing.
You were a sucker.
It proved I was a sucker, that I would work. Hey, honey, welcome.
Hello.
How you doing? Hey.
Oh, taking his gummies.
I know, right? How would you even continue,
I wouldn't.
It would be a
able
solo
to.
show. He'll be on the floor crying.
In the fetal position. So, irregardless, I don't know what I was saying. Something about conventions and trying to
You were
make
saying
it.
you're gonna try to go places, and then you would
And
go
now,
to
but
places
work,
and you'd work while
work
you're traveling.
sucks. There's family obligations. There's all kinds of stuff that just gets in the way of my fun. But I will say,
I was worried you were gonna say family sucks.
Man, family's just like, it's such a drag, dude. Being a dad. You know what? I keep finding this saying that says, "I just want to make enough money to live the kind of life my wife and kids do." I was like, man, living life. But no, I'm grateful that we have Brick Slopes here, and I want to do my best to at least support that. At the very least. So I gotta,
So
I gotta
you'll be
register.
on calls at the Brick Slopes this year? Is that what you were telling us?
Well, at least it's relatively close enough that if there's something, I'll be home tonight, But yeah, like I was one of those people that took my laptop on vacations, and I don't know why I did that. But now I'm like, nope. Whenever I'm logged off, I don't look at anything because I'm done. Like, I don't get paid enough to do all that stuff. You know what I mean?
I get
It's
it.
just like, it's fine. All right. See, now I'm going down now I'm complaining about life, and it sucks. Adulting sucks, man. Now, that's why we're here, to talk about breaking news with you, to take a break from all the craziness in life, to bring you something a little lighter, something happier, like Brick Slopes, Colorado. Were you there?
Say like how Alex's life sucks.
Yeah. Were you there at Brick Slopes, Colorado? Let us know in the comment section below, and let us know how you enjoyed it and if you will be attending again.
There you go.
Right. Okay. And thanks again, Tim. He was great on the show. He did awesome walking around with you, and he's a busy guy, but I'm glad he gave us the time.
Yeah, I felt bad. He, gave us a lot of time, and I'm like, I don't want to be taking your.
Yeah, I know,
No,
man.
I'm all yours.
That's so cool. Wow. What a guy.
Yeah.
We'll miss you at our Brick Slope. He let us know that there's a conflict he had. I was like,
he was
it's a
planning
bummer.
on coming. He said he fortunately had not bought his ticket.
Oh, good.
And there was another show that he's, because that's what he does.
Yeah.
A lot of the shows he goes to, and some of them, not many, like Brick Slopes, he didn't get paid, but some of them do pay him to go, which is
cool.
a big deal.
That is
'cause That's
cool.
how he makes a living. So
Man, yeah. I hope they pay you well, man.
yeah.
Yeesh.
So
Okay.
Okay. Well, what do we want to talk about now, Alex?
Well, do we have any? Did you want to do?
We have polls. We have comments. We have food, of course.
Let's do a poll and then the food.
Poll and then a food.
Poll food.
Poll food.
It's time for the poll.
All right. So
So,
time for the poll.
time for the poll. Very excited for today's poll question.
Did you have a question for me before we start the poll?
Well, I think this is our first.
Because I know the music turns your brain and makes you think of certain things.
Yeah, I finally got Club X up, and it needs some adjusting still. There were some good suggestions about this and that, and but yeah, Club X is back, and we're back. You and I are on the polls, man.
We're on the poll.
Yeah.
I'm surprised there was anyone in there.
Well, look who was in there. So
Oh, that's true.
it's a happening place, man.
So speaking
what's this
of the
one?
poll questions,
Okay.
And yes, you did good. I mean, it was at least, a 10 out of 11.
Well,
That's for you,
after
Joe.
Joe Bowling did that,
I know.
I'm like, dude, come on, man, calling me out like that. But that's
If
good.
he'd been faster, he could.
I should have been faster.
I'm just saying.
So I get what I get,
That's right.
and I don't throw a fit.
All right, so because we didn't film officially last week.
Yeah, right.
And that's the question. What did you guys think of last week? How we did that? Did you like how the doodle doodle? Did you like that part?
that was
That
great.
worked really well, didn't
I
it?
was like, whoa, where did he go?
I know. Tim was like, "Wow, you got really good skills." I'm like, "Yeah." Go ahead, Sam.
Video editing skills. Gosh, it's really good.
Girls only want guys with skills. So we have 3 polls because we
pretty
didn't
sweet, I
do
guess.
one last week.
3 polls.
Yes, so do
Whoa.
we want to do
Who
2
gets
this
the,
week or
who
2
gets
next
the 3rd
week?
poll? Come on, Joe, get on that poll. All right, let's do
We'll do 1 this week, 2 next week.
it. All right, fine.
How about we do that? Okay.
Make it so.
All right, so this is
Did you see what I did
from
there?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. Okay. Well, then
I guess by the time this comes out, it'll be 3 weeks
Oh
ago.
my gosh, this has 26 comments. What is this?
This was...
What are your feelings about using third-party stickers on your Lego sets?
Yeah, don't you remember that?
I don't remember this.
You
I mean, I
posted-
remember
you
talking.
were the one that told me to do this
I remember
question.
talking about
like
this.
the one time you come up with the poll question, you don't remember it.
I can't remember.
That's funny. Okay. Yes.
Ah.
And I will tell you, we're on the podcast channel, so he doesn't see the stats. So
I
he
can't
wasn't
see it.
cheating.
I can't even cheat this time, you guys.
So there's 213 votes, soon to be 214.
Oh, we're the deciding vote.
So what are your feelings about using third-party stickers on your Lego sets? Because remember, maybe
Yeah.
someone else asked us this, and you
Yeah.
told me to make it a thing. Anyway.
yeah.
All right, so the options were, I am fine with it. It's my set, and I can do what I want.
It's my set. I can do what I want. Sorry, go ahead.
It's okay, but it does make less than a true complete set. I would do it, but never tell anyone I did it. Or never. It's official Lego or nothing for me.
Okay. I think the first one is going to be the most popular. I'm fine with third-party stickers and do whatever the heck I want. Followed by the last one, never.
Okay.
Oh, no. The top one, so if they were letters,
Yep.
I'd say A, B, D, C.
So you would say, I'm fine with it, it's mine, I can do what I want, is first. Then, it's okay, but it does make it less than a true complete
That's
set.
the next one, yeah.
Then never.
Never.
And then, I would do it, but never tell anyone I did.
Right.
So for you, which one would you vote? Not how do you think they're going to vote.
The top one. That's how I'd vote.
That's how I would
Yeah.
vote. I would say it's
Totally.
it's mine, I can do what I want.
Yeah.
Just like one of my Lego sets I drilled a hole through, so take that. That's a whole different story for a different time.
Yikes.
Did I tell you about that?
He destroys Lego.
No. And it was one I ordered off of the pad because I couldn't get it anywhere.
I
Anyway.
have a weird story about that too. Ran out of time.
And you are correct.
Wait, hold on. I was right.
Yeah.
All the way through, just barely.
Yep.
Just barely.
68%.
Wow.
I am fine with it.
Yeah.
It's my set. I can do what I want.
That's right.
The next two were close, but at 16%, it's okay. But it does
Distant.
make it less than a true complete set.
Sure. I wouldn't argue with
Third,
that.
never. It's an official Lego or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
At 13, and then 3%, excuse me. I would do it, but never tell anyone I did it.
Interesting. Yeah.
So that means 3% of our audience are devious people.
Wow. Super dishonest.
What is that, 6 or 7 people?
Deceitful.
What's wrong with you?
I was one of
I
them.
bet you scalp sets too.
Scalpers.
But we're okay with that too. We've discussed that.
Yes, we have, haven't we? In length. What's one like? It was like one of our earlier.
Yeah. Actually,
topics.
I have a agree to disagree that I want to do.
Oh boy.
So, okay. Let us see what we've got here.
We need to put a root beer in this. That would be awesome.
Well, that is one of the items on
No.
the thing. Yes. It's from Louisiana. I think that's
Louisiana.
what it was, yeah. Anyway.
This
All right.
stuff's made in New York City. All right.
First, we have Joe Bowling. I have no problem with it. People do it with race car builds all the time. Just don't try to pass them off as genuine Lego stickers if you're trying to sell the set.
Indeedy.
Yeah. Yeti says hi, 36. I'd be happy if someone replaced all the stickers on an old set before selling it to me. Less money I have to spend.
Indeed. All right.
Or maybe they charge you the surcharge of new stickers that are second market. I don't know. Databricks. I'm cool with it, especially when some sticker sheets are really hard to get replacements for due to the price or scarcity. I do try to get the official Lego stickers if they are affordable. I do design some of my own stickers for mocks too, as it's far cheaper alternative to printing on bricks. Or you know, I don't have a Lego printer. Do you have one? I mean,
Yeah.
so there is that obstacle. It allows me to add my own touch and extra detail to mocks, which I really value. See, do you know what I just do? I just take a marker and draw on them sometimes.
That's what I did when I was a kid, man.
That's what I
Do
did
the-
on the
do the
one I
facial hair.
displayed in Colorado. I did that on one
okay.
tile.
All right.
so.
All right.
Let's see. Contra Brick Builds Craze says, yep, totally agree. Building Ninjago City, half price, as you said. Extra parts for my own collection and 2 Pick-a-Brick orders at the moment. I need the sticker sheet, but they're not cheap, so if I could get some custom made, just as good as Lego ones for half the price, I would do the custom ones.
You know, a company reached out to me about the that Williams and McLaren Icons race cars.
Oh, yeah.
And they wanted to send me the stickers that are the like the real stickers. I'm sorry, the real logos.
Oh, so this is like another
Yeah.
alternate company.
Yeah,
Okay.
and they were like, "Hey, can we send you these out?" I didn't respond to them. I was like, "I'm good." You know, there is some appeal to them. It's really cool. I mean, Marlboro and Camel. You know, you're like, okay. What was the one on the Williams? Was it Winston? I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember.
But yeah, it was all cigarettes in the '90s, guys.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
Yep.
Joe Camel. So good.
Yeah. Baker Bricks replied, I would love to make my own stickers.
Oh, that would be cool. Yeah.
Kenneth Swan says, as much as we pay for Lego, they should all be prints. But I would buy aftermarket stickers if that's all there is, and the cost is probably way better.
Yeah, that's another conversation and argument and rant about that.
Okay. Daniel H., the quality of third-party stickers is not as good as the Lego ones.
Really? I don't really know. I don't think
I
I've
don't-
ever used them. I've never applied a third-party sticker to a set, so I don't know.
And Contra Bricks says, I'm sure there would be some sticker makers that the quality is just as good as Lego. And, you know, I mean, is
Well,
it kind of like,
dude, I
like
mean-
for example, the Fantasy versus Lego, where it's comparable, but, you know, it's close enough.
I see.
You know what I mean?
All I have to go off of is my experience with sets that are somewhat old. They're old,
Yeah.
and they have flaked the heck off.
Yeah.
I mean, they are gone. Like, you're like, okay, it's just better off just to rub these things off because it looks so terrible. Like my Ferrari Technic from 2005. I already told you about the sock with camel.
Yep.
And the Red Baron, like those were.
Yeah.
I'm like, why? Why even do it?
I saw someone had a sealed Red Baron for sale at the show.
$250? Was it more than that? Probably, it was probably like $400.
No, I don't think it was that much. I think
Really?
It was less, yeah. Anyway.
Might have been tempted.
Mimi Don Do Lego says,
Hey.
we haven't had a need to buy third-party stickers yet, but wouldn't hesitate. Don't intend on selling any of my built sets, so not an issue. Saw that Brick Sticker Shop.
Brick Sticker Shock.
He was looking at the Lego prices on
Sticker-
Second Market.
yeah.
That was the shock.
Oh.
No, Brick Sticker Shop has alternate
Oh.
stickers for the Ayrton Senna and Nigel Mansell car.
Yeah, that's
that
what I was
who it
talking
was?
about.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
May need to pick those up to make the car look more authentic.
yeah, those are cool.
Love me some Labatt's beer, being Canadian and all. Funny. Renee Cardwell, how is replacing stickers with new replacements any different than restoring any other collectible? If Lego offered them, I would order them. Actually ran into this with a BNIB Santa's Workshop and placed the Main Street Workshop sticker in the wrong direction.
Oh no!
So ordered replacements off of Bricklink, fixed my blunder, and loved the set.
Oh good. All right. So you couldn't save it, huh? Man.
Well, that's like that one fantasy one I screwed
Oh
up.
yeah.
I put the sticker on. It was
that
a little
was
different one. and they would-
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Wow.
Old Man and the Bricks. I mean, it's fine, but why do we have to spend money to get stickers that match, especially on sets like the Venator that already cost $650?
Yeah.
Again, Lego's new slogan I've stated before: good enough is the best we can do. As long as we keep buying it, it's good enough.
That's true. Yeah.
But I have seen people have like this here, this sticker. They've
Yeah.
printed these parts.
Oh no kidding.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because like if you
Well-
look, the gray, it should be the light bluish gray.
Yeah.
As we call it.
Oh yeah, for
is
sure.
Slightly different.
I can see that.
And
yeah.
that bothers people. But anyway,
bothers me.
Jimbo Bricks. I'm a Lego completist. If I buy a set, I want to ensure that it looks like how it was intended. However, if you are someone who buys older sets or sets together, it would make sense to use third-party stickers for the sets to make them look like it originally did. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, like Jabo has bought some of those for. You're not going to find a new set of 90 or 1980s
No, you're not.
stickers.
No.
Right? I mean,
That ain't happening, man.
you know. Although I will say, I have some of my builds, like build over assembly parts. The stickers are still on there, and
that's
they're
crazy.
they're dirty because they were played with. But
That's a
other than
cool
that, they're
sticker
good.
right there. That Star Trek insignia. That's awesome.
Is that official Lego?
It's official Lego sticker. Yeah.
All right, good.
It's a taste of things to come.
Is it from the thing coming out later?
Oh yeah. You know what's so funny? It's like we speculate about the Star Trek set,
Yes.
you know, and then all of a sudden I go silent. It's just around like September or October, suddenly I'm like, I don't want to talk about that anymore.
Oh, I'm gonna want to talk about it.
No, I don't want
I
to talk
told you
about
I want to make a segment
I'm
of
good.
Jason makes Alex uncomfortable. Because, like, I know of some sets right now that have leaked out, and if I was to talk about them, it would probably make you uncomfortable.
Oh yeah.
And I kind of want to do it.
Well, will they be out by the 5th? Because there's a lot of stuff that, actually, I think
Not
it's
all of it.
Not all of it. Yeah, I guess so. God,
TJ
crazy.
Mullen, I use third-party stickers to part out sets for a fraction of the cost, including retired sets, exclusive sets, and gift with purchases. Yep. Marnie Bricks 2524, old or rare sets? No. New set or mock out of bulk Lego? Big yes.
Big yes.
Big yes. J-Mid Brick Clicks. Since the official stickers are mostly readily available on Bricklink, I would only use the official ones for sets if I had to replace any of them. Any mock I made can have stickers from anywhere and made by anyone. See, and like when Joey was putting together, he's been doing some of the Indiana Jones sets.
Yeah.
And he needed to get that sticker sheet for the Temple Escape.
Yeah.
The one with the golden idol, the original one, not the newer one. That sticker sheet. Oh no, he didn't need it for that. He needed it because it's the same sticker sheet that's used in the San Diego Comic-Con set. So he needed it for that.
Oh.
And that sticker sheet was like $30. Wow. And I think he bought it.
$30 sticker sheet. Yeah. Well,
So that's where I think it's like,
Yeah.
there's no way I would buy it. If I can get it for $5, it's good enough, right? But that's not. Your newer sets, you're probably going to be able to find those things. It's old sets that I think are going to be a problem.
hunting those down.
Brick Artisan, a sticker can be removed. The actual Lego piece still remains legit.
Yeah, that's true. You're not wrong.
Well, what do you do with it after you take it off? Mayo Hosco, I've bought custom stickers on eBay. If you can get good quality stickers, I'm okay. You can tell if it looks bad quality.
Yeah.
Baker Bricks, I have never used third-party stickers, but I'm not against it. I have thought about using them for mocks. Life's a Brick 5104, I consider any sticker as a protective layer over my precious bricks. Except for when you pull it off and now you have a white square in the middle of
That's
a
awesome.
yellow brick. Ty Novell, Lego should really consider printing rather than stickers. And if they want us to use stickers, they should give us good quality stickers that won't deform or peel off due to age, heat, and humidity.
That must be an inevitability, man.
I think so. I mean,
Doesn't matter.
it's not going to last forever.
No.
When's the last time you saw a sticker from the 50s?
Just as long as it outlasts me, which at this point is probably going to be more realistic.
Well, let's be honest. Most of them outlast the people they're bought for. They're a kid's toy. The
Yeah,
kid
sure.
plays with it till they're 14 and interested
And then
in
it's
girls.
gone.
And then it goes to Bricks and Minifigs for $2.
Darn the opposite sex. They just do that to us every time, man.
Jerks. And then one day, that poor 14-year-old is now 22 and thinking, man, what did I do this?
Why did I take him to Bricks and Minifigs with my
Stupid
mom
girls.
in the back of the minivan? I sold all
I
of
don't
them.
even have that video game anymore.
Gosh, idiot.
Level Up Rob, I have third-party stickers for my Bricklink Castle in the Forest set. The way I could get this set affordably through Bricklink orders.
Oh, cool. Nice job.
Simpsons 99 Gaming, just buy Funhole, no stickers.
Problem solved.
They've
There it
changed
is,
their
guys.
name. Did you know that? It's not Funhole.
Big hole.
Really? Really?
Expensive hole. Cheap hole.
Do you want to keep going here?
Should I keep going? Keep going. All right, go ahead. What is it? Not so much fun anymore hole. Sticker hole. No sticker hole.
Stickerless hole.
No stickers here hole.
Bunghole.
TV for my fun hole.
No, they're, I think, Loomy bricks.
What? Are they going to do this identity crisis like Mega
Well,
Bloks,
I think
man?
they realized, like, the American market, they're like, fun hole. Yeah, that has a different
that's
connotation.
translated wrong.
That doesn't mean what you think it
there
means.
in the Western civilization.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Because all of their
Loom
sets
bricks?
have Loomy bricks. Like
Loomy?
luminous, maybe, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, L-U-M.
Loomy bricks, I think.
L-U-M-I bricks.
I think something like that.
You heard it here, folks.
Well, they probably heard it somewhere else, but anyways. Okay.
They
Bricks
keep
on an
reaching out
island.
to me too, by the way.
They do? Yeah, I
Yeah.
get them a fair amount.
Well, you do it though, isn't that?
I haven't done
Oh no,
it.
you do fantasy. That's right. You're the pan.
Yeah.
It's the pan dude.
They sent me 3 new sets that they want me to review. I haven't said if I want
Wow,
to.
where are you putting all these things, man? They
Well,
just-
it depends. I have a shelf with a lot of them in one room, anyways. Okay, Bricks on an Island. I've never
Hey.
bought stickers yet because I didn't need them. But I would definitely check what the price for an original and a third-party sticker. Still, I'd be more satisfied with the original sticker.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Unless it's flaky, right? I mean, that's what it comes down to.
I'm pretty flaky.
Yeah. The other guys too. For one thing, stickers aren't the same as like painting, glue, or cutting pieces. Well, nothing wrong with that. They come off pretty easily. Plus, a lot of times, great sets need stickers to look their best. And over time, the stickers degrade. A lot. My UCS Naboo Starfighter is in desperate need of a new stickers. And I could get the third-party stickers for it. I would, except they're available somewhere. I just can't actually buy them. Yeah, that's the one that's expensive with the chrome, right, on the front.
Yeah.
So,
It's cool you have that set though.
no.
You know the absolute worst experience I've ever had
That's
building
like
anything.
the smallest UCS set. It's like tiny.
Oh yeah, but
crazy.
it's still cool though. What was I
The
saying?
worst set you...
No, not a set. The worst experience I've ever had building something
Okay.
was one of those. What do you call it? It's like a model car kit,
Okay.
and you have to get all the parts off the plastic.
Oh,
You
this
have to-
isn't Lego. This
not
is...
Lego.
Okay.
and you have to glue them together.
Oh, I remember when I was a kid, it was that way.
Absolutely terrible. Like, whose idea was this? And of course, you put it together like, this is awful. Like, it is so
Well,
terrible
you
looking.
gotta glue the pieces on straight. Otherwise, it doesn't work.
Well, the thing is, I try, but I'm like, the glue is like, I'm not going to hold something together for 90 seconds and then move to the next part. I don't got that kind of patience, all right? So,
That surprises
what a
me.
horrible, I know, right? I'm the most patient dude out there. Horrible. I don't know, maybe I was just doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong.
We have one more comment, Alex.
Uno más.
This is from Bricks Building Babe.
Hey, that's the babe.
For sets I may sell in the future, this is a no-go. But for my own enjoyment, I have lots of custom figs and stickers that enhance my Iron Man display. A year ago, I was against anything custom, but I've been enlightened by the custom market.
Enlightened. The
Good for
custom
you.
market. That is great. Look, you're showing real growth right there. Look.
Well, and we do change, right? I mean, things you're interested at one point, you're like, eh.
Yeah, I used to not like tomatoes or pickles on my burgers. Now I love them. So there you go.
Okay.
No onions, though. I can't do onions, guys. I just can't.
I was talking about Lego, but okay.
No onions, please. All right. Well, that was fun. That was great. Thanks for your comments on that. And let's all right. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way.
Getting out of the way.
Food.
Oh, food? Okay. All right.
Welcome to Breaking News. It's everybody's favorite snack food channel.
Well, what's there to eat?
Jason, I don't think that's such a good idea.
All right, Alex. We have something I saw at the store. I've never seen this before. I don't know anything about it. But I got it specifically for one reason. I'll hold this up so you guys can see.
I was trying to read that. I don't think.
That's why I got it. Because I thought it would be fun. It says the Dutch Bakery. It is a product of Holland. So, would you like to read what this is? We were having fun at the store just
Here we
trying
go,
to
here we
figure
go.
out how to say it.
All right.
It's MERGPIJPJES. And that is pronounced... I'm pretty sure that's not how it is.
Mergpijpjes.
Merge
Merge pipes.
You
Mergy
know, we
varieties.
have people that watch our show that are gonna be freaking out. They're like, what is wrong with those guys?
Yeah, so many
We,
things are.
we do not. I'm sorry, but that was why I bought it, mostly just to try to get you to say that.
Maybe the P and the I and the J and the P and the
I don't
J
know
are
how
all
you do
silent.
a JPJ together.
Mini Battenbergs.
Jib-
Pipettes.
jib-
They're
jib-
pipettes.
Pipettes?
Pipettes? Pipette? Pipette? Pipettes. Pipettees. Pipettees. Mini. They're mini pit. So there's supposed to be large ones of these. These look like Little Debbie's, man. Dutch Bakery since 1984, making products that you and your American friends cannot pronounce. All right.
Let's see. Shall I see if the internet will tell us how it's pronounced?
Yeah, let's do it. I had a hard time when I was doing my dinosaur video of pronouncing Quetzalcoatlus and Titanosaurus. I was like, why don't you just call it Titanosaurus? I know, it's called Titanosaurus. What? But the Quetzalcoatl...
It's a marzipan cookie. It does say that, but I don't have a thing that... Marzipan.
It doesn't say... Search instead for you know what?
I spelled it wrong.
All right.
Go ahead. Open it up.
Irregardless. Oh, is that upside down? Okay, cool. This is heavy. Like these... This is gonna go... Oh my gosh. I'm trying to do better. All right? Like, the summer months, like the warmer months are upon us, right?
Okay.
And I'm gonna be going swimming it eventually, and I'm gonna look ridiculous. Like, whoa, Alex was... He wasn't sparing any calories over the winter, was he? And the answer is no, I was not. Mostly because of breaking news in the podcast.
You ready? Here it is.
All right, go ahead.
Mergpijpjes.
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 Just like you said.
I nailed it.
Mergpijpjes.
Mergpijpjes. All right.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't even know how... It smells like a Little Debbie.
I don't think it's Little Debbie. It's got to be better than that.
Ooh. That,
What do you think?
it's like a cake.
It is.
No, that's it's got a good balance of sweet, and it's not like overwhelming.
Yeah.
I like the texture.
Yeah, it's not overly sweet.
Yeah, it's got a good. It's like a double layer of cake in there, guys. I like that.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's all right. That is a nice little treat.
That is a nice
Dessert.
Mergpijpjes.
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 What she said.
That's what she said.
Yes, indeed. Uh-huh. Well, I like that. No, I could. I mean,
I already know what score you're going to give this.
I'll give it a D.
Wow.
I'll give it, I mean, I can't give this a B. It's too good. Like, this is good. This is a good balance.
Yeah. I figured
Because-
you'd give it an A.
Yeah, it's an A. You're right. You got it.
There we go.
So, yeah, I like it.
So Mergpijpjes.
I had my serious doubts when I saw those. I thought these are going to be just like those Little Debbies that are just like the fake chocolate in them, you know, just loaded with like weird, I don't know. It tastes more like plastic than chocolate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The texture is like weird.
Yep.
This is good. Good job.
Good job, Dutch Bakery.
Yeah, thumbs up on that one. A red thumbs up. Mergpijpjes. Mergpijpjes. Mergpijpjes.
And they're good until Halloween.
That's good. All right.
Okay.
Okay, man. Well, we got anything else? We're done? That it? I'm out of Mountain Dew.
Let me see. We did have something, I think. Oh, yeah. I do have something.
Oh, but wait, there's more. Not that stupid game again.
This is the greatest thrill of my life. I'm king of the world. Woohoo! Woohoo!
Oh no! We suck again!
Oh.
We have a one-item thing we're going to do today.
A one-item thing we're doing
I
today.
saw an item for sale
You did
at the
now.
show,
Oh, it's a show price? Come on, man.
and I will give you $100 per step. I think you should nail this one. I'm thinking.
Okay.
They had a set. The Bricks and Minifigs was selling a
It was
set
bricks and minifigs. Okay.
Yes.
At the show, right?
at the show.
Okay.
They had a set. It was under case because it was a big deal.
Okay.
They had. It was not sealed, but it was
I
a
was gonna
complete
ask.
set.
Okay, complete, but not
They
sealed.
had Cloud City.
Oh.
The original Cloud City. How much do you think they were asking, Alex? Your life depends on it. And I've
See,
heard
now-
your things about the mountain. Yeah, we'll get there eventually.
$100 now is not that much. Like that's going to be like.
Well, you could be within $1,000 and still be safe.
Yeah.
That's the way I'm looking at this. That's pretty.
I want to. I initially thought, oh, $5,000. I'm like, no, it's more than that. It would be like, okay, so it's not sealed.
No, it's not sealed.
I want to say $6,000. What do you guys think? 6? Let's do 6.
All right, here we go, Alex.
And
You-loo-hoo-hoo, 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 you-loo-hoo-hoo. How many is it?
I don't know, man. I ain't counting. I'm just freaking out about how high I am now.
You-loo-hoo-hoo.
No, come on. Oh!
It was $8,000.
You know, the highest I was thinking in my head was 6,500.
I think you would have just fallen off.
I would have still fallen on that. Yeah.
3, 4, 5. Yeah, 14. So you would have just barely. It would have been dramatic.
It would have been so dramatic, but
Speaking
how
of
much-
dramatic, did you like when PNG Bricks? I was like, "What's that? What theme does Alex want?" And he was like,
yeah, he was.
"Ugh."
Yeah, I was like, Star Trek.
My wife was filming, and she was like, "He doesn't know." Like it was,
He got it together.
did a good
He got it.
Oh, he
got
knew.
it.
He
Yeah.
knew. He was making it dramatic. And did you hear what he said?
No,
Was it Star Trek? I think that's
Yeah,
what he said. I was laughing.
I was
like,
willing to forgive him a little bit for that little slip because I'm like,
I don't think
I
it was
twitched a
slip,
little bit.
my friend. I don't.
I twisted
think
it.
so.
I think it's called Star Trek. That space show,
I know you like Star Trek.
guys, man. So mean.
You and your tracky friends.
Your solo friend. Well, I suck again. Apparently, was it $8,000?
It was $8,000.
8,000 buckaroonies.
Yeah.
Right, we have lost our minds. I just, you know, I don't know. Okay, here's the deal. You know, I did my 1,000th video, right?
You did?
And I was, yeah, and maybe you've seen it, maybe you haven't. But it was this stroll down memory lane, you know, and I really, and you probably thought this too, I really thought there was no one else out there like me. I thought I was the only adult in the world who loved Lego. Maybe there was a handful of
Wait,
us.
you'd made 1,000 videos and you still thought this?
No.
Oh.
Yes. No, just kidding. No, I'm thinking like when I was doing my, like I was
When you
always
very
passionate.
first started.
When I first started.
You
And
thought you were the only
'cause,
weirdo
like,
in the
I was the
world.
only weirdo. Like who collects this plastic toy
Little
for
did
kids?
you know there was a guy in Atlanta.
I know, right? So here
Puts
I
your
am.
collection to shame.
Yeah, exactly. You
Not
know,
only does
and
he have what you have, he has little animal
much
figures from
more,
the 80s.
much more. And it's been great, you know, seeing like it just go crazy worldwide, you know, conventions everywhere, lugs everywhere, and now the Lego has produced this land, this whole thing with like, man, there's so much adults who love Lego. We got to do this thing to make adults love Lego even more, and at the same time, this great thing is happening. This crappy thing is happening, you know, and it's inevitable with anything that you collect, no matter what it is, right? There's always something that's valuable, that's rare, that I gotta have that. I want that.
I want that.
You know, and it's things like that, especially Star Wars. Maybe I think it's Star Wars' fault. It's this stuff right here, this crap, that's really messed it all up for real Lego fans that just love building cities or whatever, and they got to got to get these things like, let's do Mr. Gold, and Lego does it too. Like they've totally fostered this because like, let's do exclusive things like Mr. Gold and make it so that some 11-year-old finds it, but then some adult who's going sacrificing his lunch break for months looking for it won't find it. You know, I'm not salty or anything, but. You know, but like things like that, like come on, man, $8,000. You know, but it's not the sellers; it's somebody who's buying it.
Yeah.
You know, like my first experience with it was when I found out how much, like the $500 set Millennium Falcon, that was so much money. I was like, I can't afford that. Like I'm broke. You know, and now when I got a little older and more stable, I was like, all right, let's check this out. It's how much? Only because, and not only, but there's other contributing factors here.
Yeah.
But some dude just like spent $3,500 on one, and it just skyrocketed that price tag because of that one sale. It's like, you know, it's like the comps in your neighborhood. Well, that house sold for 1.2 mil, so my house is worth 1.5 at least, right? You know, it's just like we always overestimate. Like, no, your house ain't worth, like this house. Like, it's ridiculous how much this is worth. I'm like, it ain't worth half that, and I wouldn't pay half of that for this house.
If someone pays it, it's worth it.
And that's what's messed up about it,
That's
man.
the thing.
They're paying for it, and it kind of, you know, hoses us a little bit. Well, a lot. Who were like, oh, you know, that'd be cool to have. Like I want what's it, Ewok Village. I think that's a cool set. It's a little different. It's unique, right? And I thought, oh, that'd be cool to get. And I'm like, the aftermarket prices are ridiculous, man. And that's when I went, when they gave that as the grand prize, like they gave that as a prize.
Oh, last year.
It was a couple years ago, maybe. I don't
2
know.
years ago,
but
maybe,
they gave it away, and I went, oh, what? And she's like, this is cool, I guess. I'm like, what do you think? What? Oh, that's kind of cool, you guess?
So the person that won it, she does a lot of mocks. You know, she took it
Yeah.
and built a mock out of it.
Yeah.
She did something else. No, I'm just kidding.
Solid
She did.
mockery. I wouldn't doubt it, right?
No, she didn't.
But it's just like, I'm like, I look at that, go, dang, man. But you know, it's not unlike me. I mean, I get sets from the land, and I'm like, this is cool. And people are like, oh, cool, that would be amazing for me to have, you know? So I get it. I'm on the other side too.
Instead, you're like, here, just take these and give them away to kids. I don't need these.
You're gonna make it sound like that. You know, that was cool though. That was cool. You know, and some of the, you know what, when you were doing that, I want to talk about this.
We didn't talk about it. Go ahead.
So, there's like 8 or 9 sets that you had there, and they weren't really big sets. There's a couple like sort of medium-sized
they
sets,
were
right?
geared more towards smaller kids
Right,
in general.
yeah. Mhm.
So that's.
But
I tried to get kids that would match that age group.
Yes, and you did a great job. I loved the format. I
It
loved
was
how you
very
had
weird
somebody.
going up to random people. I do a podcast. Can we put your kid on YouTube and he can win a prize if this guy can answer a question? And you see the parents like,
what is going on here?
what? But then when they saw what the prize was, I think
Yeah.
they were like, oh, good, I don't have to buy Johnny something. We still get to go home with
It's
a
a
Lego.
win-win, right?
Yeah.
So, no, I like the
Except
format.
for the kid that didn't want the Batman.
Yeah, that's what I was going to talk about. Like, like, I don't want that. You know, look, kid, it's free.
Do you like Batman?
You want it or not?
No.
You like
Do you
Superman?
like Superman? No. How about Fire Truck? No. I like Ninjago. Well, good for you. I don't have Ninjago.
Tough crowd, man.
You could hear his mom like, just take something.
Yeah, it's a tough crowd. But that's kind of like just the human condition. Like, oh, free something, and then we go, ooh, what do you have for free? You know,
Well,
and
that's
then we get
kind
a
of
little
like when
picky.
we were at Brick Slopes, everyone got a prize.
Yeah,
Like Tanya
yeah,
won
yeah.
something. She got a bag of bricks.
Mm-hmm.
I can show you what she got.
What you got? A bag of bricks.
That was her prize.
Oh, wow.
They had a bunch of these. They're I think
Oh.
1x8 in this
Light
strange
yellow.
yellow color,
Yeah,
and they were giving them out to a bunch of people.
yeah.
You know, and it's cool because she won something.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I'll be honest, then they ran out of those and they started giving away big sets. And
Oh,
it's like,
man.
I won something, but but I want that.
Yeah.
I want that.
No, I want that.
I want that.
No, I get it, man.
So-
Yeah. No, it's like that. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, I was going to say this.
Yes.
Good job giving away. And I like the format.
So do you want to know a behind-the-scenes story on that?
Yes, I do.
Okay, go ahead and share what you have, and then I'll start.
But I want to do that with Brick Slopes. Are you coming this year? Brick Slopes? You'll be there? Okay, good.
there.
We should do that again. I'm gonna try to hoard some land sets between now and then, which I don't know if I'm getting very many. But I'm gonna find some. We're gonna do that.
We're gonna sign them again.
We're gonna give that thing away.
I have
sure.
a thought on that.
Having a thought, baby.
Okay.
So we're gonna do that, and I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But I will say this: I love the last as a father-son
Yeah.
that you had there at the very end,
Yeah.
and the guy with the massive biceps.
Yep.
And because his son, his name was Joshua, right?
Yep.
No, it's
Yep.
cool. and you had the perfect last set to give away. That crawler, tumbler.
Yeah, he was excited.
And he was authentically like, "This is so cool." I was love that. That was a good payout.
I will tell you, the one thing I did notice, a lot of the parents, like when, I'm like, hey, we'll give them a little prize. I think they were thinking it'd be, I don't know, a bouncy ball or who knows what. When I pulled out a Lego set and gave it to them, they were like, oh my gosh.
All right.
I think they were, they were happy for that. So
yeah, it's cool.
So quick thing.
Yeah,
I
behind
talked
the scenes.
to Tim. I'm like,
oh yeah,
we need to do an intro where I could say, oh, we're gonna give sets away.
Yeah.
And I get back and I'm editing and I realize we didn't record that. I'm like, what are we gonna do? So my wife's like, make a stinger.
Make a stinger. Yeah.
And she's like, what are those things you call them? What do you call those things?
A batter?
Like,
a binger?
A stinger? Yeah, make that. Okay.
A ringer?
So I made a stinger.
It's time for Do You Know Breaking News, where convention goers try to win a prize for a random kid.
I don't know if it was any good, but
that was a good stinger.
Was thrown together at the last minute.
It was good. It was well done, man. No, it was good. I like that. That was a good one. We'll have to do. So be prepared if you're going to be at Brick Slopes, and if you want to win a kid a prize, make sure that you're up to date on your Breaking News trivia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there'll be harder questions next
Really
time.
harder questions, yeah. That's right. I want to stump somebody like, sorry, kid. He couldn't get it. Anyway, better luck next time.
On season 2, episode 8, what did Alex say about...
Oh my gosh. Yeah, man. All right.
Okay.
Anything else before we go to the comment section?
No, we can go to comments this way.
All right, man.
It's time for comments.
It's kind of catchy. This is, this is going to be like 3 weeks ago, right? Was this on my channel 3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are we doing comments from 1 episode or 2 episodes? How are we doing this?
I don't know. How are we doing this? We have a lot of comments to catch up
I know.
on.
I guess I could have done them with him, but we didn't. So.
Yeah, way to go, man. Okay, so is this the YouTube Lego in Life, What's the Balance? From...
No,
a month ago? No, we did that one.
It is from
Breaking News, third-party stickers to the rescue?
Yes.
That it?
Yeah, because that was...
Because the other two are on your channel. That's right. Okay. All right, here we go. I got to do 66 comments. That ain't bad. It's not. That's definitely more than a rank 13 podcast, I think.
Should we see where we're at?
I don't know.
I don't even care.
Yours, like I said, yours probably has more than this, even though this is an older video. So, yeah. All right, newest, and then I'm going to scroll to the bottom. Earl, you know that works?
Oh, I do have one thing to show you, actually.
He's got something to show you.
Where'd that go? Oh, here it is.
So I was going to show you these tiles I was getting signed. I think we
man.
talked about this. So I thought it'd be cool to have people.
Super cool.
So I've got different people. Get the Brick.
Daniel.
That's the guy and his son.
Get the Brick. That's cool. Family.
Brayton.
Oh, Brayton,
the Mock
yeah.
Maker.
Yeah, got some cool stuff from him. He's
got
awesome.
some different ones here. But there's one in here you got to see. PNG Brick.
PNG.
Tim the Tank.
Tim the Tank.
Here it is. Okay. Sure bricks a lot.
Sure bricks a lot. Hey, Ron.
Yeah. But
See me out, help me. Roger.
this is from Mike.
Hey,
You
what?
want to read what it says? Read it. Because I told him, I'm like, oh,
Do it. Okay, ready? First, Mike Medhurst. Well, what do?
There you go, Mike. You got your whoopity
Mike got the first comment. Whoopity do. There you go, man.
Every time I would see him, it was funny. You would come up and you'd say, "Oh, suck again."
So great. Yeah.
Anyway,
Thanks for that. That's awesome. Good job. All right, let's do this, man.
let's do it.
To the comment section. All right. Joe Bowling. Awesome shirt, Alex. What was I wearing? Hold on,
Was
let's
it
watch
Star
this.
Trek shirt?
Oh, it was when I was dressing up.
Yeah, because it was Star Trek, and then it was Robin Hood.
Hello, I'm Hood.
Yes, I was James D. Cook.
Thank you. I love that shirt. Okay, Zack Attack Productions. I shouldn't have eaten that gummy. I'm going to spit it all over the place. Jason.
Yes.
If you record something with the camera phone or otherwise, it's a video.
Okay, good to know.
And he also says, bring back Bearded Alex. You got it. I haven't trimmed it today. There's a reply. Ty Novell, don't worry. It will be back in the next of his videos, but probably not in the next episode of the podcast since they record it back to back.
Well, it depends.
Yes.
Sometimes they go long.
They go long, yeah. Good. Rob Lyons, Joe is too busy creating botanical sets to help you with a Star Trek reference. Oh, Joe responds, I switched from botanicals to something different, but with just as much appeal for Alex. We'll publish it later this week, and he did. He's been delivering awesome Star Trek content. Thank you for that.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Club XI.
And there's that, too. Well, I've been really liking the Star Trek vids, though.
Yeah.
Been a lot of fun. All right, moving right along.
Moving along.
Chris Bricks. Jason, how did you find out about Alex's Spock Speedo? Yeah.
Oh, it was this day I came over.
I was dancing around in it.
That's how he answers the door.
Ding dong.
Keeps away the salesman.
Greetings and salutations. Oh, you'll notice. I'm going to say something inappropriate.
Yeah, please. What's in your channel? I don't care. No. Say what you want.
No, it's good. All right. I'm trying to keep it family friendly. Try. Okay. Ty Novell responds. Jason said in the podcast, you show me yours, I'll show you mine. And that will people will lose it. Chris Bricks responds again, what will people lose? Their lunch?
Yep.
Yeah. Ty Novell says, you'll have to ask Jason what he meant when he said that.
I don't know.
You don't know?
Your Lego set?
my Lego set. I can't remember. That's my next mock is a Spock Speedo.
Oh, gosh.
All right. I'll wear it at the show.
Oh, speaking of Spock.
Spock.
Did you see the video of us traveling to Brick Slopes?
Wait,
okay.
well, yeah.
And we went to Casa Bonita.
Yeah.
There's a clip in there I left in there specifically for you and Joe Bowling and Jabo and I guess Joey now because when we were in the cave, there was the Spock that came out.
I'm trying to remember that.
I will show you.
Yeah, show me. I will likely go like, oh yeah. All right.
Probably. Okay.
Probably.
Pull it up here. You can keep reading.
Keep reading? Okay. Pasta Jensen says, I love the Naked Gun teaser, but I wonder if they have enough good material to keep a full movie entertaining. Well, time will tell on that. Chef Eddie, I didn't realize it was a costume. I figured Alex just always dressed like that. I do.
He does.
Every day. Pasta Jensen, love your Star Trek. Oh, shoot. I misread that. Let me start over. Pasta Jensen says, love your Star Wars shirt, Alex. A nice homage to Gold Leader in A New Hope. That's funny. Joe Bowling says, choosing violence today, Pasta Jensen. To which he responds, what? No, live long and use the Force, as Dr. Obi-Wan Spock always says. Well said.
Here you go.
Okay, let's do it.
Clip.
Aliens from planet Vulcan are going to get you.
Oh yeah, right. Okay, yeah, that's weird.
Alien
right?
from the planet Vulcan is going to get you. You come around the corner and this comes out.
That comes out. It's awesome. Random stuff. More random than this show. All
that's
right.
hard to do.
It is hard. SG Brick. If I'm honest, not a fan of Kirk's review at this moment, but not every category can be top. I never noticed that the
We're just going for top 10.
Yeah, that's just keeping our expectations low. I never noticed that the E didn't exist in grading. We grade in points. The podcast gets a 9 out of 10 because there's always room for improvement. Thanks. A lot of improvement. 9th comment, whoopity-doo!
Is that how everyone's going to tell us what comment number they are?
SG from Belgium. Thank you. Chuck's Bricks.
Here's the deal I'll make with you. You tell us what comment number you are.
Deal or no
give
deal.
you a whoopity-doo.
Give you a whoopity-doo.
Next episode, you're going to be doing so many whoopity-doos.
Whoopity-doo-dah, whoopity-yay. All right, Chuck's Bricks. Here we go. At one time, they changed our grading system and replaced F with E because they did not like F for fail, so we all joked E for excellent. Yeah, it's just like, we're making people feel bad for doing horrible work. I mean, we shouldn't be doing that.
We shouldn't make them feel bad.
For doing bad?
I saw a video, it was a reel, and this guy, he was a professor, and he comes in at the end of the semester, and he's dressed up as like a wizard.
I saw that.
And he says, okay, I'm going to name off these people.
Everyone with his last name.
And he names off
like 5 or 6 people, yeah.
And then as like Gandalf, he says, You shall not pass.
And he's got the Balrog in the background on the
And he
on
says,
the
everyone
projector.
else, you gotta see your better.
Yeah.
Have a good summer or something like that. It just made me laugh. I'm like, how would you like to find out that way?
Pass. Hey, you know what? If you get a failing grade, that's one way. It's good to know they fail people still.
That's funny.
Mardi Gras Man 2-3. Yes, that will be a new Iron Man with the bust. There you go. He also says, watching Alex do Kirk's review makes me wonder, how does Mindy ever get home or get him out of the basement?
That could be read differently. That'll be a new Iron Man with the bust. Sorry. Could have a different meaning.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of double meanings on this channel. He says, LOL. Or maybe she prefers him in the basement. Sometimes she does, man. Mimi Don Do Lego that responds and says, I think she locks him down there. There is a lock on the door. Can I come out now? I'm done playing Lego. Pasta Jensen, that, wow, crazy, kills me every time. Pasta Jensen has got an hour 15 and 37 seconds. Yes, that is the new Stinger. And he's got my emoji face there.
Okay. I don't know which Stinger it is.
Hold on, I'll click on the timestamp and we'll see. Oh, it was me going.
Yeah, for which part? Though?
I don't know what that is for. Let me go back 10.
The
comments. Oh no, it's more Alex time. They figured me out. It's Alex time.
Oh, it's Alex time. It's Alex time.
It's always Alex time. Come on. Thank you for that. Joe Bowling says the green slave girls were Orions. Yes, I got that eventually, by the way. The first pilot episode featured one. She was supposed to be green, but she ended up very green because back then they filmed the show on actual film. The people who developed the film didn't realize she was supposed to be green, so they kept processing the film to wash out the green. How do they not know? It's so obvious. The people filming didn't realize this, so they kept adding darker green makeup to her and filming over and over until the filmers and developers figured out what was going on. And that is your worthless knowledge for today. I'm glad to know that. It's good to know. Pasta Jensen, 11815 mark. As we all know, crack makes the Snapple pop. It sure does. Snapple, crackle, popple. Me, myself, the one. All that talk about YouTube commercials. I have a premium, so I never get the ads. I don't think I can ever go back. Jason, do it. Sell your Star Wars sets. Lego Star Wars is overrated, in my opinion, anyway. There you go. Joe Bowling again. I got the Shire set and the GWP, and I really like them. But I know I paid too much for them. I like what they look like, but the build experience was very simple.
Yeah.
I don't remember any interesting techniques or part usage other than the fence made out of boomerangs. An 8-year-old could have built it, or even a caveman could have built it. Thanks for that. That's a good review right there. We got Chef Eddie here. Alex probably played more with that Hulk truck than he didn't like in this podcast than he has played with most of his beloved Lego sets.
That's very true.
Yeah, I was playing around with that for a while. It was fun. It's fun. Kuna Dog B. All right, another great episode. You guys have so much fun, and it's fun to watch/listen. Can you do a shout out? Oh, we're gonna do a shout out. All right, here we go. All right, we'd like to give a shout out today to the birthday parties at the California Brick Chicks in Pengrove, California. So shout out to those California Brick Chicks.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. There you go.
Unless it's already happened, then happy belated birthday.
Happy belated birthday to the
or
California
happy
Brick
next
Chicks.
birthday. We don't know which. But
Yeah.
shout out to the California Brick Chicks.
Shout, let it all out. If you know that song,
I can do it.
then this
Come
might be
on.
a podcast for you. All right.
I'm talking to you.
Come on. See, there we go. Shout. Here we go. We can break into song at any moment.
They love it. They do love song time.
When we bust out in song, I know it's everybody's favorite.
It's normally just you that sing.
Yes, it is. It's nice to have you mess everything up for once. Miss Brick on Brick. 0 out this week. Good job, Alex. You are welcome. I did it. Sonia Halcomb, thanks for taking care of the ads. So much more enjoyable. I didn't buy the Shire. I was tempted at $200, but when it was announced that it was $280, I was out. Like Jason, I'm really considering putting a stop to my Star Wars collection, or at least cutting way back. Space and overpriced sets are just making me think hard before I make a purchase. Congratulations, Alex, on your 1,000 videos. Very impressive. Look forward to your big video celebration. Well, I hope that it did not disappoint.
So speaking of that one.
Yes.
Today is May 1st when we're recording this.
It is.
Last night,
Yes.
10 o'clock, Lego's website broke, of course.
Oh, man.
It was the big
that's
thing.
right.
There's a Discord chat I'm in with Moments of the Magic. And
Yeah.
some of the other guys. And they were commenting, I'm in Q Purgatory and all this.
Terrible.
And I commented to them that I found a good trick to avoid getting stuck in queue. I didn't log on. I didn't buy anything. I did not buy any Star Wars. That's right, Lego. You did it. You fixed my GWP problem because I didn't buy anything.
What was the GWP anyway?
Well, so they had a couple things. They had the small poly bag, which I think was the Millennium Falcon.
Oh.
If you bought the UCS set, you got a keychain of
The Django is a Django Fett, yeah.
And then the build is like some clone build.
Okay.
It's like a thing that shows in the background for like 2 seconds in episode 2. It's really, really obscure.
Oh, okay.
But then you get 3 clones that are exactly the same. They're like clones from Camino that are like training, like eating at the table or whatever. Like they're in regular clothes. They're not like clone. So it's like 3 of the same fig, basically.
Wow. Okay, sure.
So
I like Jango Fett's shirt or whatever it's called.
that's the only thing
cool.
I've been tempted to buy.
I think I'll get that eventually.
If I'm gonna buy it, I gotta buy it today. But I don't know if I'm going to.
You're not gonna? How much is it?
$300.
It's $300?
Yes. It
No.
is. I'll show you. It is.
Shut up, man. There's no way that's $300.
There is a way. There it is, right there.
No, but let me see the price. I need to see that.
Sorry, it's $299.99. You're right. It's not $300.
That is ridiculous. Isn't that the same scale as this one?
It's roughly the same, but it has more pieces. It's got quite a few more pieces, like 1,000 more.
Dude, but seriously, that is $300, man.
I don't know, man. I'm just
That's
telling
dumb.
you. This is the keychain you can get.
It turns me. Never mind.
You're not buying it now? You weren't going to buy it before. We know what.
Well, I wanted it. I was interested in it. I was like, that looks pretty cool. And I think that would look cool next to Boba Fett's Slave 1.
This is the other thing. This is.
Oh.
See, it's like a funky, weird ship thing.
That does not induce me to buy anything. In fact, it does quite the opposite.
It's got these 3 guys. At least they have arm printing, I guess. I don't know.
$300.
Yeah. $300.
Oh, okay. I gotta move on.
The Camino
That's
training
so dumb.
facility.
$300.
Yeah. So, yeah. I
El Camino? I saw an El Camino today.
No, this is just.
Do you remember seeing those all over the place? Yeah. When I was a little kid in California, everybody had them.
Oh, yeah.
Man, they were all over. And I thought they were pretty cool. Weird looking. I was like, it's like a car and a truck put together, Dad.
Like a car and a
so
truck had
cool.
a baby.
Can we have one? He's like,
it's like the Subaru Brat.
He's like,
that's another
I
one
got
weird.
7 kids. I'm not getting an El Camino.
Then just put them on the bed.
Enjoy the Econoline van. Jeez. That has no back seats for you and your brothers. Okay. They don't know the struggle. All right, thanks for that, Sonia. Circstar6618. Add the video you are watching to Q playlist. Every time an ad starts, click the video thumbnail to skip the ad. Little trick. Nice. John Powell. In next week's discussion about tariff effects on Lego, please remind people that there have been threats of tariffs for negotiation purposes, but very few actual tariffs put in place. This is a few weeks ago. I don't really know where the heck we are.
Yeah,
with
the
that.
problem was we had already recorded before you even seen this.
Yeah,
so sorry.
Sorry about that. But thanks for your comment anyway. Ty Novell. Wow, Alex shaved for this podcast. And Kelvin Timeline shirt. Yeah, there was a lot. Yeah, it looked kind of weird. Yeah, really weird. I did shave, but it came back eventually. I went through puberty finally. You know,
It was great, dog.
it was Doc.
So you sound
Doc,
like your mom.
I went through puberty.
So is that your thing? You're like 13-year-old Marty?
So like, I'm going through second puberty now. I describe second puberty as, you get hair in different places.
Yeah.
Like my hair.
I remember one of the first times I started to
my body's changing.
feel old.
Why am I getting large right here?
I went to get a haircut.
Uh-oh.
And they're cutting my hair, and then the lady trims the top of my ear, and I was like, "Oh, what is that about?"
Like, what's going on?
That was when I knew it was all downhill from there,
all
Alex. And guess
downhill.
what? It's just accelerating.
It goes faster and faster. If you've had a haircut and the lady shaved your ear, chances are you'll enjoy today's podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for that. That's awesome. Let's see. Tineville also says the suitcase video was great because not many people posted a review about it. Also, Jason's suitcase was awesome with the BN and JB1 or JBI?
Jason's Bricks and 5, thank you.
Oh, yeah, I've never seen it put that
tiles.
way.
Breaking
stickers.
News and Jason's Bricks and 5. It wasn't the stickers, it was actually tiles. We have printed tiles.
We have printed tiles. We don't cheap out here.
They're not third-party stickers.
That's right.
They're official, non-Lego prints.
We're getting tired of these cheap stickers. We got tiles. We spared no expense. They're very expensive. We went to Cody. We said, Cody, hey, look. You met Cody's a great guy. He's a good guy. He's a really smart guy.
Did you know he was the first guest on Breaking News?
He was the first guest of Breaking News, a great podcast. One of the best top 10 podcasts, by the way.
I will tell you another behind the scenes on that. Everyone I'd ask, I ask you a question about the podcast, and I can see all be like, I don't really watch it. like I could tell they didn't want to tell me that, but I could tell that was the thing.
Podcast. Don't want to be rude, but all right. Let's see. Moments of the Magic. Yes, it includes shorts. That's good. Thank you.
Yeah.
It does include shorts. Brick Artisan. For retired sets, I've reached a point in my hobby that I don't hunt for them anymore, especially when their prices are 3 to 4 times a normal set. Yes. Or for example, Cafe Corner equals 4 Tudor corners. Yeah. The nostalgia is nice, and being able to say that you have all the modulars is cool, but now I prefer maximizing the Lego budget and creating stuff with currently available sets. Although I am still open to people who are looking to offload their Lego sets at dirt cheap prices.
Dirt cheap, they closed. I don't know where Earl shops now.
That's so terrible. Prices for lack of space or financial ruin due to buying too much Lego. JK. No, keep doing what you're doing there, Kim, because you keep pumping out gems, man. Tineville, great video of the truck with puppet J.T. Kirk. I'm not sure if Alex placing his middle finger up the puppet is deliberate and sending a subtle message. I put it on my middle finger. You're right. I do that. It's not intentional. It's just what I do. I don't know. I'm not changing it. Tineville. Alex says, it smells like cheap chocolate is my favorite insult on the show. Cheap chocolate. Jimbo Bricks. Looks like the upscale minifigs are going to continue. Santa's coming next. Santa's coming to town. Santa! Santa! I know it! Santa! All right. Blah 134. Whoop-a-dee-doo! Jimbo Bricks. Looks like the... I'm out of... Okay, I'm good now. I missed 34. I wouldn't mind being 34 again. All right, Jimbo Bricks. The Shire is a very disappointing set. Price and look. Rivendell is the only one I truly like. I don't have any Lord of the Rings sets and may never get any. Yeah, well, especially if they're all $500.
Yep.
Jimbo Bricks also. The Shire is a... Wait, is this the... Oh, that's a repeat. I'm going to skip it.
Oh.
Let's see. He's helping us. He's padding our stats. Tineville. No mountain this episode? No Jason yodeling? I think we have been robbed. Robbed, I tell you. We can't do it every episode. Come on, man.
We got to keep the people wanting more.
We do, yes. Tineville, another great episode, guys. I thought we were going to get the unboxing of Star Trek box this episode. Still hoping for that.
I'm looking at it.
Also, no Club X.
Baka's crap. No, don't get it. No, we're not doing it. We don't have time.
I'm going to grab one.
No. I'm going to cut it out, so don't even put it in.
What?
No. If you put it, I'm cutting it out.
Dude, are you serious?
I'm cutting it out. I'm serious. We don't have time. Look what time it is.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
We still have more to record.
You're right.
Bring down the next episode.
My bad.
Maybe next episode you'll see it, or I'll cut it then. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
Editor's choice.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I thought we were going to get the unboxing of Star Trek box this episode. Still hoping for that. Also, no Club X update. Better get it up before someone else comes up with Club XII. That's even better than Joe's Club XI. Well, I have answered the call. Thank you very much. Renee Cardwell. Ads are so much better. Enjoyed the show. Was working on the Milky
So you
Way
need to put
while
them back
watching.
in. They said
I need
ads
to
are
put-
better.
The ads are better. Put it back in. Said no one
Ads
ever.
are better than these guys.
That's
how I
oh,
read
good.
that.
It's an ad break.
I don't have to listen to that crap anymore.
It was getting really tedious. Alex's James D. Cook impressions.
And then he started going in Trump's voice.
Okay, all right, guys. I was at a Taps and Tacos festival this weekend. Oh, okay. There was a vendor that had international snacks, and I thought of you guys. Oh, thank you.
Okay.
I picked up a few different things and would forward them on if nothing else would be fun to talk about. Hope you both have great weeks. Thank you for that, Renee.
All right.
King Everest. Hey, Alex, I was thinking this is your 997th awesome video you've posted. Maybe for your 1000th video, you should do a special city tour. I kind of did. It was a very special city tour of many cities. Marnie Bricks. Do you guys have stickers? I'm doing a mock of a TV station, and if you are okay with it, I want to make it a breaking news.
Ooh.
We're okay with it. You okay
Well, it
with
depends.
that?
Is it real? Is it a real news station? Because you might not want that.
Yeah, right.
Yes, we do have stickers. You can send an email. Where can they email, Alex?
You can send that to jasonsbricksin5@gmail.com.
And if you're lucky, I'll see it and reply. We do pretty good. We try.
Well, yeah, you do pretty good. Chris White. Regarding selling sets with replica stickers, I've been getting many vintage sets ready to sell. They have most of or all of the original stickers, but often in poor condition.
Yep.
So I bought the replacement sheets from Brick Sticker Shop, and I'm noting in the description that both the poor quality originals and the brand new versions are included, so people can choose whether they prefer authenticity or cleaner looks. That's cool.
That's cool.
Personally, I would use the new non-Lego versions. I probably would too. That's cool, man. Awesome. Jimbo Bricks. There's a third option when it comes to stickers. Besides cracking and fading, some sticker background colors don't match the underlying brick color. That's true. So there are third-party companies who create tiles better looking than the stickers. An example is M&R Productions. He has a Venator upgrade kit. They cost a bit more, but your set looks better. Hey, you were mentioning that earlier, yeah. He also says there's a third option. Oh, hey, he's padding our stats again. He also says we need a big,
beautiful mountain that Alex can fall off of. And he does. And he sucks again. He really does. He sucks a lot. And as you can see, he fell in a crater. We're going to go to the moon.
Okay. Baker Bricks. Don't get me started about the Shire. I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan and was super excited when the Shire was leaked to be $200. I thought it was a little high, but nothing unusual for LEGO to do. Then the price went up $80. I passed on it, but I still hope to defund it at a good discount. Probably find it, I'm guessing. Defund it.
Well, you might want to defund
it.
Defund
We're going to defund Lego. And these prices are ridiculous. Have you seen their price gouging? We got to knock it off. We got to knock it off. They're making too much money. They got to pay their fair share. These little kids, they don't have Lego. Come on.
All right. Sorry. I also like the fact that the GWP never sold out. I didn't know that. It shows that many people chose not to buy it. He also says, I'm also thinking of building some new shelves for large set displays. What's a good depth to have? 24 inches.
Well, it depends on what you're displaying.
Yeah, well,
I mean, that's
if
really,
you get 24 inches, you're going to probably be able to do these guys here. But at the bare like 14 inches is good, because then you can get like usually
base plate's 11.
They're 10 inches.
Yeah.
10 inches. So at least 10 inches, I think you're good. But 12 to 14 is a good range. But if you're getting bigger, like than 15, 16 inches, then you're going to need some better supporting for that. And like the floating shelves, I think the floating shelves I have are like about 11 inches. No, they're 10 inches.
Okay.
Yeah, and because I measured it out with base plates.
Okay.
So there you go. IKEA floating shelves, 10 inches. There you go. Oh, wow, look at us.
Look at us go.
Look at us go, man. It's pretty sweet, I guess. Mardi Gras Man 2-3. Can we bring back the old mountain? Jeez, man.
It's a bag of parts still. Sorry,
well, it's still a bag of parts.
I've been busy.
We're working on it.
Mimi Don Do Lego. Autograph the windshield.
The roof.
No, we did the roof, sorry.
And we could see everyone wanted
it. Michael Hack, say 7 years, says, hi. Hey,
Hi.
Michael. Illusion 30. You almost use a clip of Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey every other episode. I liked it when I was a teen, but I rewatched it more recently, and it wasn't so great. Yeah, just kind of, it has to stay in your memory as like that.
Yeah.
Right? If you watch these movies again, the 80s and 90s movies, they could go south on you. Just remember them in a good light. Yeah. Mimi Don't Do Lego, number 9 in your program, number 1 in our hearts. Oh, thanks, really nice. Thank you for that. Mimi Don't Do Lego again. He's got a timestamp of 1 hour, 24 minutes, and 27 seconds. Not sure if that carousel on eBay is over 200K, I think, is attainable for many of us. Well,
so let me tell you something.
Surprised our audience doesn't roll that way. That's what I was thinking.
200K. Oh, get me going on that again. Chris Gnart. I greatly enjoy the ads you guys provide. I'm younger than you guys, but they remind me of the radio ads from a Simcopter video game from the mid to late 90s. Oh my gosh, I remember that. Hilarious in their content and delivery like yours. That is funny. Bunny Trains. I have a feeling Alex was giving us the finger beneath Kirk's puppet. Sorry.
He will neither confirm nor deny.
Duplo Tracy. Hi, Tracy. I found a Lego's April Fool's hair prank interesting, considering I own a Duplo figure with hair and a pony with hair. There you go. So Lego had made figures with hair before. Lego is good at forgetting their past.
Was that the Scala?
I don't know. Was it Scala?
Might have been.
I don't know. Let us know, Duplo Tracy. The Other Guys 2. Thoughts on the Shire set? It looks kind of dull as a set. I like to think about how you'd advertise these so-called play features in sets like this, like the classic Lego TV commercial voiceover. New Lego The Shire! It's Bilbo Baggins' birthday, and Gandalf has arrived with some fireworks! You can recreate your favorite scenes, like bonking Gandalf's head, not asking Rosie Cotton to dance, stealing some fireworks, terrorizing an entire town, and triggering a 111-year-old's PTSD with a fake dragon, and throwing Bilbo's stuff into the fire. And order online to get this free gift with purchase, so you can recreate the scene with a guy brutally murders his cousin. Murder scene available while supplies last. Limit 1 per person except for Jason, who only gets 1 total. Agree to disagree. See inside and recreate scenes are not play features. Sure. I guess. I don't disagree with
it's not
that.
a play feature.
That was great. Thanks for that.
That's funny.
One more to go, guys.
Okay.
Terry Sullivan 9915 found you from the podcast. Really cool episode. Thanks for the fun. You are welcome, Terry, and that wraps it up for this session of breaking news. Thank you for watching. Jason, take us out, man.
All right.
I
Well,
already took us out, so.
yeah, I was like, you kind of already said
Tim,
it. Yes, thank you to
for
Tim
Tim.
for filling in last week.
So awesome. These gifts are fantastical, man. We appreciate it very much. And thank you, Jason, for this really cool.
You're welcome. You have to tell me if that one's better than the last one.
I'll have to compare. This
You have
is
to
really
compare.
cool,
I think
man.
it is better. They actually had stylus pens you could draw. And it was a big deal because they put the Brick Slopes logo on the back.
That is
which
really cool. Yeah,
someone
Brick
at the
Slopes,
store
Colorado.
spent like 2 hours drawing it, she told us.
No kidding.
And because they had them pre-printed. Like that's supposed to be
Man.
on the front and whatever. But anyways,
Wow.
I fixed it.
Wow.
So it's only 5 of those in existence, my friend.
I know. I was.
Rare.
I was like,
Mr. Gold.
I was thinking like
It's
that
5.
was pretty cool. Like we were giving those away. I was like, that's really cool to have. So I didn't know I was going to get one. So thank you very much for that. I appreciate it.
Yeah, $600.
Okay.
It's a bargain.
You take checks in the mail, man.
Okay.
You take rubber checks.
Yeah.
Boing.
Yeah. So thank you for watching this episode. We have a special sponsor today.
Oh, we
Someone
do.
submitted a sponsor, and I'll be honest, neither of us
We
watched
haven't seen
yet.
it.
So
We're very
this
excited.
Is from our buddy Brick Artisan.
Yeah, so
So,
cool.
I'm
Oh, yeah,
excited.
I'm
We
for
love
this.
it when people send these in.
We sure do.
Normally, I've previewed them, but I told him I didn't watch it this time, so it's going
right.
to be a surprise.
So here we go, yeah.
With that, we would like to thank
Today's sponsor.
Are you looking for an affordable place to stay in during your visit in Lego Bay City? Do you want the view of the beautiful canal and access to different establishments like the Parisian restaurants, the different food stalls, and the different tourist attractions in Lego Bay City? Well, look no further. We have the Corner Castle Bed and Breakfast. The Corner Castle Bed and Breakfast is situated at the Lego Bay City Canal area, where you can easily see the different tourist attractions, food stalls, and you have a very nice view of the whole city. Upon checking in, you'll be greeted by our professional and courteous staff, as well as having access to the dining area where you can have tea, coffee, jam, bread, and pastries. When you check in, you'll be given an option for the Deluxe, Deluxe Exclusive, and the Master Suite. The Deluxe has its single bed and bathroom, unlike the Boutique Hotel. And then also, the Deluxe Exclusive has a view outside, where you also have a bathroom, not like the Boutique Hotel. And of course, if you have a lot of money, you'll have access to the Master Suite that also has its own bathroom with a bathtub, the wardrobe, and dining and kitchen area where you have all the different amenities and the food, which is chargeable upon your checkout. On the other side, you'll have your queen size bed and your desktop, which has internet access, chargeable also when you check out, of course. But wait, there's more. If you're really desperate to be able to stay in our castle bed and breakfast, but low on budget, you can use the Super Desperate Deluxe, where you'll be able to stay on the rooftop and have access to the small bedroom or attic. However, if you are unable to pay, we will lock the door from the outside and you will not be able to go out, just like this previous customer. So be sure to have enough funds. So, what are you waiting for? Book your room now at Corner Castle Bed and Breakfast and enjoy your stay in Lego Bay City.